way to practice conversational English all day, every day. Why is speaking English so drain hard? You know the word, you have heard them many times before. You can probably think of what you want to say, but your mind, your mouth just can't produce the word. We have got some answer explaining why speaking English can hard to master. We will also talk about some great way to improve your skill, confidence, why conversation English is challenging, why conversational English is challenging. To better answer this question, you should know that language learning consists of two things, that is, input and output. Input is all about the listening and reading, everything about the English language that you absorb. Output is all the writing and speaking. People tend to have a harder time dealing with output, which is what I am going to talk to you about today. When the time comes to speak and for some people to write, there is a mental block that so conversation down. You have a simple sentence in your mind, but somehow it is as difficult to say as tongue twister. Here is why: you are not getting enough real world input. When you are studying English from place where English is not spoken much, it can be hard to get enough real world English input. So how do average native speaker talk during a conversation? Textbook along with any other learning material made especially for non-native learner make conversation sound clear and simpler. The slang words, idioms, accents, past speech, and improper grammar are all left out to make understanding English easier for you. Before even start speaking practice, you will need to practice understand what real world English sounds like, whether through listening to ton of video and audio or being exposed to native speaker in real life. Speaking is the least practiced skill. Maybe you practice speaking less because you prefer to hold back and listening during a conversation. Maybe it is because you just don't feel confident enough in your speaking ability, or maybe it is because you study at home or in classroom and most of your learning time is spent reading, writing, and listening. Unless you have a good conversation partner or live in English speaking country, getting plenty of English speaking practice can be a challenge. That's why, in general, this form of output is the least practiced. It might seem quite basic to just join in a conversation, but for whatever reason, that is not always the case. Conversation can be never racking. So you find yourself in a circle of people speaking in English. It is fun to listen to their conversation. You understand that they are saying, and you would like to practice participate with them. However, once you actually have to say the words, you become nervous and your palm get a little sweetie, who know that they might think of you if you say the wrong thing or say it incorrectly. What if they don't understand you? What if you make the whole fun conversation turn awkward? These are all very common and understandable things to worry about when trying to speak. This can help explain why speaking is hardest part about language learning. So don't feel bad about it. It is totally normal. It is totally normal. That is tone of thing you can do help you overcome at the mental block. Some way to practice conversation English all day, every day. First, use your favorite technology. Technology has made our lives so much easier. It makes doing anything much more efficient, including learning English. Sure, you can practice any of the four aspect of language: reading, writing, speaking, and listening without any technology. But our computers, smartphone, television, and tablet help us to accelerate our learning practice and do things some quickly and effectively. So, how do you use technology to practice speaking English? There are plenty of way depending on what kind of resource you are using, whether it is social app or language learning program. When you use Google, use the speaking option. If you have a device with a microphone like a smartphone or computer, you can do this easily. See if Google understand what you have said and put the correct word into text. You can mimic, copy. You can copy the native speaker that are featured in fluent English videos. Clip include movie trailer, news segments, blogs, and other native English content. Each video has interactive subtitle that translate word at a click and give realistic example on how they are used. The language learning program also offers personalized exercise that help you practice your vocab knowledge as well as your pronunciation through a speaking question. Find an online conversation exchange partner to practice with on a website like My Language Exchange. The two of you can help improve each other language skill. Remember to ask for feedback. Make You may also make escape date with friends and family member who speak English, since you know who you are talking to. This is a fun and stress-free way to practice. Next, chat with friend using messenger services like WhatsApp and record little English language voice message for people. And then another way, second way, try the warbling community discussion. Basic warbling community discuss board is a bunch of chat group about all kind of topic. The creator of the discussion, usually an English tutor, will post a question or interesting fact for other to talk about together. Somehow they will specifically state what language skill their discussion topic can help with. Essentially, you can use this website to chat with a native speaker and other English language learner for free. Other time, the conversation can be totally open and free flowing. People are always willing to help with mistake, and there is no judgment for making mistake. Everyone there is another language learner, so they understand. As you gradually chat more and more without being embraced of mistake, you will find that you are making great improvement in speaking English. And improved speaking ability means that you are ready to move on up for next level of more advanced conversation. Okay, and then next go on Hello Talk. Hello Talk is a text based app that teacher conversation using a messenger tab format. It pairs you with real native speaker with whom you can have conversation that vary depending on skill level. Any language can be chosen. Likely most people are there to practice their English just like you. So there are plenty of people you can practice with, but you want to practice speaking in particular, how can this help you? That, well, there is an awesome option on the keyboard that allow you to send voice message your partner. They can in turn respond with voice message of their own. However, if your partner respond with just text, there is an option to have the message read to you by the app. This can be extremely helpful with pronunciation, as the app does a good job of speaking clearly. And fourth things, download the word reference dictionary app. Very nice app. Word reference is a great tool that is known if for language student, but there is more than just the dictionary style website for you to enjoy. The app has some special benefit you will get. You will go where you go. You will not have to lug carry around a gigantic book that take long time to search through. What reference truly set itself apart from other similar app because it has two specific features that allow you to practice your speaking. First, the app will sound the word out to you. This is a great tool for understanding how a word is pronounced. However, to fully take advantage of this feature to improve your English speaking skill, you will need to repeal that word out loud, mimicking the way it is pronounced. Pronunciation also an option, so you may download this app. The second feature is that you can easily look up word and see how they are used in context. Whenever you search for a particular word, you will get a definition and example sentence. They are not just basic sentence either. They will show you tone of great real world example for how to use new vocabulary. You will never wonder if you are using the right word again. Sound good, right? Plus, there are forms where language learner can ask their question to the word and the word respond. Check out these form to see how native speaker explain their own way of using English vocabulary. This will help you understand cultural context and equity behind word. All of this is perfect for practice your speaking skill because you can say the sentence out loud to yourself, or you can recall a time when your word was spoken to you and you didn't understand why it was used in that sentence. Narrate dry like a reality TV show. Sometimes we want to get away from all the technology in our daily life. Don't worry. There are lots of fun and creative way to practice speaking without technology. For example, have you ever wondered what your life would look like as a reality television show? Go about your day as things happen. Practice your English speaking by discussing the things you do, as well as the people, things, and sometimes problem you encounter. Talk about everything. If you had a million viewers out in the audience interested in your life, if something was difficult about a particular part of the day, talk about how that obstacle was easy to hard to you for you to overcome. Perhaps while cooking, you can tell the audience what is it you are making and how to make it. Go through the recipe step by step and talking about why you love it so much. While watching a sport game, try to narrate everything going on like an actual newscaster. So these are the way by which you can improve. We can improve our English fluency. I hope you like video and like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.